Guys, day 3 here, day 1 and 2 in the books, working on day 3. We're at the about 21 mile mark. That's where we camped last night, back on that hill there, right by the road. And we got to go to we're at Woody Gap. We got to go to Jared's Gap 5.6, and then we got to make it to Neels Gap at least today. We got to go at least this far, which is 11 miles. And we got to cross Blood Mountain 9 miles from here, because Blood Mountain is a big mountain range, or it's just one big mountain you got to climb up. It's the biggest mountain in Georgia. So that's going to be a really tough climb. It's a big up and a steep down. There's a lot of people and trail angels and stuff hanging out there. Last night I was talking with all sorts of people, got a lot of great information. Got the sun peeking through the clouds. You see that van sticker, that guy is a trail angel. And last vlog we talked about the norovirus, and he helped a lot of people that were in dire straits. They were coming out both ends, and he like rescued them and took them to hospital. So yeah, there's some great people on these trails. Met someone yesterday. Speaking of great people, I'll give a shout out to my dad, OG Billy. If you're wondering how I got down here, you can fly down here, obviously fly to Atlanta, and then you could take a train, $3 train to an REI. There's an REI by this train stop in the North Atlanta suburbs, and from there you can get like an Uber to the trailhead. But that would have cost me a lot of money. I probably would have had to get a hotel night and stuff. Probably would have cost me like $400. I'm pretty low. So OG Billy, he wanted to take a vacation. My dad, you see him in the chat and stuff, he wanted to just come down here to hang out, do some camping himself, a little bit of hiking. He's not hiking much of the trail, but he's doing, some couple miles here and there. He might climb Blood Mountain, he said today. Check it out. But he's just having a good time hanging out. But he's also providing me with some support, some backup in case anything goes wrong. He's nearby. We're gonna have a lot of hills today, and one big mountain to climb, Blood Mountain. This trail has like a Lord of the Rings type feel to it. Yeah, this is a beautiful spot. It's called Big Cedar Ledges. So it's doesn't even have a name of a mountain, but it's one of the nicer spots. The last 5 miles, there's like three spots like this, and big huge rock to sit on. Or you hear that? That's a woodpecker. I know, because I used to live in the South, and they would like actually woodpeck on the houses, like the wooden houses. I remember we'll make it up one morning, it was like woodpecker on the side of the house. It's funny, you run into a lot of the same people like over and over on these hikes. Like I ran into these ladies like must have been 7 times already. They were actually on Springer Mountain when I started, and we like crisscrossed each other back and forth like numerous times. Sometimes they passed me, sometimes I just passed them now. So it's kind of cool. You keep seeing the same people over and over. But that's why I keep happening through the hike. That's pretty cool. Yeah, another thing OG's helping me with is charging. Like I charge in his vehicle, so charging battery. I got one power bank, and I have a backup power bank stashed in his vehicle. So I'm probably gonna have to use 2 power banks. One's not gonna cut it, because just uploading videos and filming with the phone, everything just takes up way too much power. So when he leaves, yeah, I'm gonna have to have my charging game on point, and probably be very restricted with my phone use, and just conserve power, because I don't want to have to go into town. Speaking of which, his phone just got down to 20%. Yeah, either I have to carry like 3 or 4 power banks, or like frequently go to town to charge, or just use the phone very sparingly. But uploading videos ties up, and editing ties up a lot of power. Looks like a nice little campsite and or place to take a break. I've been getting the miles in this morning because I had drank a lot of coffee and had a lot of sugar. I put a bunch of sugar in my coffee, plus I had like 4 Twix bars. So I feel supercharged, but still have to pace yourself, because I made a mistake. I forgot to get water back earlier when I started walking. And the last water source, it's actually a seasonal water source, is up ahead. After that, there's nothing. I'm down to like less than a liter of water. So yeah, if I walked past that, I would have ran out of water probably. You don't want to run out of water. Your water game has got to be on point. All right, we got the water source here. Got 4 other hikers also filling up on water.
And what you also have is you got the filter that just goes right here. So you just go.
They're off of airdrops or whatever because I was like, oh, Nora's going around and they said filters don't take care of it.
Yeah. Hey guys, Reed, who was in yesterday's video, he gave me this cap. I didn't know I was missing this ring. He had like 6 extra rings. So shout out to Reed again. We have to Reed. I'm gonna get some water. Okay, thanks Reed. Thanks a lot. Okay, I got the ring on. I'm doing this all properly now. So got some nice. This is actually cold. Looks really clean too. Really nice cold water. Okay, I got 2 completely clean things of 3 liters of water. Those are 1.5 liters each. Yeah, shout out to Reed and that whole crew there because they gave me a coupling filter. They even gave me 2. Because if you don't have one of these, you're drinking dirty water basically. Because some of the water leaks out and gets the contaminated water gets into your clean water. So yeah, so apparently I've been drinking some dirty water the last couple of days, but I haven't got sick or anything. I mean, most of the water should be probably really clean. It's actually probably, really good for you, but you just don't want to get a chance of getting a bad bacteria or parasite or whatever it is, I guess, that the filters do filter out. Hey, check that out. That tree must have fell, and the people that work to maintain the trail cut a nice little hole right in the middle of that. So you don't have to climb over. So people that really work to maintain the trail, it's a massive tree, man. That's some nice lumber too. Nice hardwood lumber, probably worth a lot. I think lumber is actually a big industry, but if you could find a way to get this out of here, it'd probably be worth a couple $1,000. But as it is, I think it'll be there for a long time. Gravity might push the rest of it, so we'll see what happens. Not a good camp spot there. Hey, what's up guys? Just chilling here, taking a little break. Nice little spot. You see a lot of these kind of rocks. We're actually on top of another mountain. It's like the second mountain today, and we got the biggest one coming up. Sun's pretty intense, beating down on me. I wish there was leaves on the trees. That would stop the sunburn. But I'm drying some socks here. One tip of advice I got from somebody yesterday, because I'm always getting knowledge and information. The rattlesnakes like to hang out and sunbathe on these rocks too, so just keep that in mind when you come to these rocks, and if you want to make sure there's no rattlesnakes resting on these rocks. Hey guys, check this out. This is a yellow jacket hive. It's the second one I've seen today. Man, the sun's intense. Just using my shirt as like a baklava, or what's it called? Shawl, like the Middle Eastern people do in the desert. It's just unrelenting. And the trees, you would think walking through a forest wouldn't be that bad, but there's a sun back right there. But because there's no leaves on the trees, or the type of trees that they are, it's like no break. I'm looking for a good place with the shade. There isn't any, You can see these trees just make like that kind of shade, real narrow. So there's nowhere with good shade. Wouldn't mind a bit of clouds and a little bit of rain right now, I'll tell you that. But gotta embrace the suck, as they say. Hey, I've started already the ascent of Blood Mountain. According to my Apple stats, I've already climbed 70 flights of stairs. As day one, I did 200, but I haven't even barely started Blood Mountain. So that's like 1,000 feet plus on its own. Hey, let's get a 6-pack check here. You see, I got a lot of weight to lose, man. I got a lot of dead weight there. So, when I was in my 20s, I was 150 pounds. I know, because I was in Thailand. They had these machines. You put a coin in and it weighs you like a scale. I just always knew how much I weighed. It was like 145, 150. I just kept ballooning, 170, 180. Now I'm like When I came back from England last year on a trip, it's 215 pounds most of my life. Even a couple of years ago, I was like 200. So like, I did all this walking, but like within a month, I just gained a bunch of weight in the winter. I did a lot of walking in England, but when I got back to America, the weight just shot up. Like I might have been like 195, 200 when I came back from England. Just within a month, I was like 215. I've been 215 all winter. So, yeah, compared to my 20s, I'm carrying like 65 pounds of dead weight, man. It's like, if I just could get down to like 180, that'd be a miracle. And a big old bumblebee just flew by me. I'm just gonna eat some of these corn nuts. I had some like an hour ago. Just drink a lot of water and eat some corn nuts. Yeah, he gave me, what was your first name again, by the way?
My real name's Christian.
Christian, okay. Yeah, Christian, he gave me some high in electrolytes. It's got a little bit of caffeine, electrolytes, and you said creatine.
I added creatine to it.
Nice. Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome. That's really good.
Yeah, we're making it up Blood Mountain. I feel really good, energized from that coffee and Snickers and a cheese. I just ate some more food. A lot of times tiredness comes from just not eating enough food or not being dehydrated or both. But yeah, that dude was cool as hell. He's a really interesting guy, and I've just been meeting so many friendly and cool people. I'm only 3 days in, and it's like every day you meet new people, interesting, friendly. He wasn't the first guy I met. There was actually a few other people I met off camera right at that spot there. So that actually gave me a boost, because I was struggling, and not maybe so much the food, just the interaction with people and socialization. And all right, now we're ascending. It's getting real steep right here. It's just starting. We're about halfway there, but the steepest part is yet to come. I'm getting sunburned pretty bad. This is like the meeting spot. We got one last break before the ascent starts, the main ascent.
And train people that are really good trains. And it's so funny to me because
he's gonna be posting every day or like every week.
I am gonna intend on posting every day when I start posting. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for him.
nice.
All right.
You're not doing this stuff like social media?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right,
I mean, I'm posting like on my personal feeds, but nothing like that now.
Your trail name was Pittsburgh. That's right.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I find it. I think one of the things that's more interesting is actually the people, right?
There's Chase coming. Almost. I think we're halfway through. Yeah, still going up this mountain. Hey, we made it to the top. This is another level of height than the other mountains. Pretty crazy here. There's the okay, we're beginning to descend, and it's 2.5 miles down. It's pretty steep. There it is. Just gotta look for the white blazes. Okay, we're almost to Neels Gap. That ascent wasn't too bad. I was actually talking with a dude the whole way, chatting. But yeah, sunburn's becoming a big problem. There's Neels Gap. We made it off the mountain, and it's getting like 5:30. So pretty much a full day of hiking, even though it's maybe only 11, 12 miles. There it is. There's the famous Neels Gap. That's where people hang up the shoes. Have had enough. Hey, we're sitting here with OG, and you see his walking stick. He's got a walking stick with new shoes. Yeah, he's having a good time. I'm having a good time. So yeah, here at Neels Gap, in the sun here. We're headed to a campsite. OG's got a campsite for $30 a night. A little bit of luxury. He says he's got some steaks and mushrooms too. That sounds awesome. Wow, this place is